back to the Litigators Lounge, devoted to the intricacies of commercial litigation with Offit Kurman's Commercial Litigators. I am Andrew Slade, and joining me today is my partner, Niall McMillan.
Hey, Andrew.
Niall, welcome back to the lounge. Today we're going to focus on legal company registration. Why is that important, Niall?
Yeah, so there's basically two categories of why it's important. The first category you have is registering your company to do business within the state that you are doing business in. So you may be incorporated somewhere like Delaware, but if you're doing business in Maryland or DC, you also need to register to do business there. And then also, once you are registered, you need to keep your company in good standing with your Secretary of State or whatever entity you have that's doing that. And the reason why that's important is because you can't file suit for a claim if you're not properly registered or in good standing. And so what that means is that you can defend a claim so people can sue against you, but if you get a breach of contract, something like that, where you're owed money, you actually may not have an opportunity to collect on that or to even bring that claim in the first place. And the other good benefit of it is sometimes you can go back in time and become in good standing, but that costs a lot of money. So it's important to keep up with that.
What kinds of
And
things does a company need to do, and do they need to hire an attorney to maintain their registration?
yeah, so it's a relatively simple process to maintain that registration. However, where it gets a little tricky is, do you need to register in a state? And so that's a question for each state. It has their own test for that. And so that may be helpful to have an attorney for that question. But another thing to say too is the second category why it's important or registering is for your licensing. So you may be registered to do business within a state. However, if you're, let's say, a landlord, even a landlord of a one small house, you're renting out to someone. If you're not registered as a landlord under that with the state authorities, you may not be able to even collect on back rent or something like that even if you are registered with your Department of State. So it's important to consult an attorney if you have any questions about that, or you need to register, or if you need to be licensed.
Do you think there could be any negative consequences if a registration lapses, or if a company isn't registered to do business in a state in which it's operating and doing business? What kinds of things could come up in that scenario?
Yeah, so where that can come up a lot is, you're not able to file suit, but in a lot of states here too, even if you are sued, you're not able to make a counterclaim or something like that to recover the money you're due. So you may be just stuck with someone suing you, and you can't fight back. And you also may not even be able to appeal a decision that's adverse to you.
Well, that's good. I think it's important to keep these lessons in mind and keep your company registrations up to date. Thank you, Niall.
Thank you.
Offit Kurman, just as a reminder, is a full-service law firm with offices and litigators from coast to coast, providing litigation services for employment, financial services, construction, government contracting, corporate work, and business dispute matters. If you have a corporate or litigation matter, please reach out to Niall or me, and we'd love to help you out. Thank you so much.